Hi, I'm Dr. Jameca, and today we are talking about the one, the only, Mr. Kevin Samuels. So I'm sure by now you've all heard of Kevin Samuels. He has a huge following on YouTube. But today I want to talk about, why do black women hate Kevin Samuels so much? That's the question I want to ask of you today. Well, first of all black women don't hate Kevin Samuels because he has a huge following, and most of that following is likely black women who call into the show and who watch his shows. But what I do see on social media and on YouTube are the comments from black women about why they hate him so much. So most of the comments center around his put downs of women. And so he does, I will say, I've watched a number of his shows, and I will say that he does come across as a bit misogynistic. In other words, he comes across as someone who could possibly hate women. Not sure, because if you listen to black men who really love and support Kevin Samuels, they'll say that he's just telling the truth about women, and that women have gone so long from the beginning of time without having to be accountable for their actions and their thoughts and behaviors. So is it misogynistic, or is it him just being brutally honest with some of the truths about women? So that's neither here or there, but what I will say about Kevin Samuels is I do see some value in what he's saying. In other words, he talks about and describes a certain very specific demographic of black men that he has termed high value men. Now, we could argue all day about if this is really a thing, if it exists. But according to him, a high value man is someone who's educated, has money, stable, good appearance, attractive, and could get pretty much any woman that he wants. So according to Kevin Samuels, a high value man is only looking for certain types of women. And Kevin Samuels has certain ideas and beliefs about women over a certain age, women who have so many kids, women over a certain size. And a lot of this has to do with his own personal beliefs and values. I don't really have a problem with that, because I think we all have our own values and beliefs about what is attractive to us. But because he has this huge platform, he's able to really spread the word about his standards. And he makes it seem as though other black men like him, or high value black men, also have these same standards. So black women despise Kevin Samuels for the most part, but on the other hand, he has a huge following of black women. So what is it? Like, is he telling the truth? Is he being misogynistic? Is he being honest? Is he being helpful? I think for the women that are single and are looking for a long-term committed relationship, or a marriage, or a spouse, or a partner, what Kevin Samuels is saying might hold some truth. It might be able to give you more information and help guide you toward how to find the person that you're looking for. Because the demographic that he talks about, the high value men, is typically what I hear that my patients say that they want. In other words, my black female patients describe wanting a man that is exactly the description of the high value man that Kevin Samuels describes. So I always say, if you want to know how to get that horse, you got to go to the other horses. You can't go to the dog and get the horse. You have to go get the message from the place that you're trying to gravitate towards. Other women can't always help you get a man, because we don't know how they think. However, sometimes listening to a man can give you more insight and more information. Now, I will say that I don't always agree with the criticisms about Kevin Samuels. One of those that people say and throw around a lot about him is that he is gay. I don't know whether he is or not, but I think it's irrelevant to whether he is solid in his belief in his platforms and what he's saying. Is it accurate? Does it fit? So I don't think his sexual orientation should have anything to do with that. That's my personal belief. However, one of the things he says on multiple videos is that black women have an idea that they will get a bachelor's degree, and then they'll go on to get a master's degree, then they'll get another degree, or 2 or 3, and then these same black women will think that this education should now put them above other women, and this education should make them more appealing to the high value man. But according to Kevin Samuels, the high value man does not want a woman solely because she has education. He's really looking for a mate based on how she looks. And if she comes also with a nice personality, chemistry, and has some degrees or education or some achievement in her career, that's icing on the cake. But according to Kevin Samuels, that should not be the thing that Black women lead with. In other words, education should not be the thing that you feel makes you more suitable as a partner or a mate. So there are a few things that I do agree with him on, and there are some things that I don't agree with him on. But my question to you is, why do you think Black women hate Kevin Samuels so much? Or another way to ask the question is, why do some Black women love Kevin Samuels? Let's talk about it. I'm interested in your comments, your perspectives. Make sure you subscribe to this channel for more information on reality TV and mental health and racism and a little bit of everything. I'm Dr. Jameca. Thank you.